Have you ever wondered just how high Layne Stein of VoicePlay can sing? Because if you have, hats off to you, because that is not a question that ever occurred to me. You know, I've always presumed Layne to be the percussive element of the group. He beatboxes, he employs a lot of sound effects that, yes, they do have their various pitches, and of course he is singing when he's adding to the choir, but he rarely takes lead, so you don't really get to hear what Layne's voice and vocal range is truly capable of. I'm pretty sure we get more violin than we do Layne singing lead. In a few of the recent VoicePlay minis I've reacted to, I've begun to hear more and more of Layne's voice, but I'm really excited to check this out because apparently, according to the title of this video we're going to check out, he has a range between A0 to C sharp 6. Extreme lows, extreme highs, and for context, that is C sharp 6. How? And A0, I don't even... That is A1 you're hearing. A0 is an octave lower. That rivals what Jeff does on the regular. A0? I didn't know Layne was built like this. I'm excited to hear all of these lows and high notes from Layne. Before we do jump into this though, a massive thank you goes to Dawn the Quirky, whose generous support made this reaction possible. And Dawn, you have a very cool name. By the way, she also dedicates this reaction to all of the voice players out there. Love you guys. All right, now let's jump in. 2020, okay. B2.
Show me your smile then. Don't be unhappy. I can show you the world. Shining,
I can do that.
splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
Oh, are these his kids? This is so sweet.
Did you last let your heart decide?
Oh.
This is gospel for the fallen ones locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories. I will come
G sharp 2. Oh.
I'll take your part. I'll take your part.
So far, I can do it.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the
famous Mr. Ed.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. How did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. Cause this whole world is just
really confusing me.
oh, clouds and
Really confusing me. Oh my god, that's testing my lows now.
tell me, please. Cause this whole world is just
Really confusing me.
oh, clouds and
Oh my god. E2.
Whatever happened to the good old days? Talking to friends for hours, swore would never go away. Now the time.
See, that's like part of what made it like so I guess hard for me to like even conceptualize like what Layne's range could be, because oftentimes he's singing these notes but they're buried in the thickness of these chords and just the mix in general, because normally my mind is focused on the lead vocalist and whatever the arrangement tends to be. So if Earl is the one who's singing lead, my attention is going to go to Earl, and I won't necessarily hear each of the specific low or high notes that Layne may be singing. So now I'm like trying to weave my attention through the mix of their voices to hear Layne specifically, and I'm beginning to get there. I'm starting to like identify it more easily.
Good old days, talking to friends for hours, swore would never go away. Like the ocean's waves.
Now the time has come, my dear, for you to take my place. Promise me you'll try to be an absolute disgrace.
Don't you wanna be evil? Floating high like a bubble in the sky.
Wait, does he do a bunch of songs with his kids? I'm learning so much today.
Floating high like a bubble in the sky. Feeling good just like I should. You're the reason why.
Give me that raw. Give me hip to hip.
Ooh,
Gaston is the best.
chapstick.
And
Oh,
Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, there's a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a face.
they're stepping down.
Somebody who needs you. La 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 la. No, I
Wow, so I've always attributed some of those low notes to Jeff instead of Layne, because I've always presumed most of the bass to be handled by Jeff, and for the like beatboxed notes to be not on a pitch and coming from Layne. But he's actually doing a lot of, well, I guess it has to be on a pitch every time, right? Any time a sound is emitted from the human voice, it has to be on pitch. And I've always, I guess, made the comment that Layne and Jeff handle the lows. I have a lot of soul searching to do.
can't think that way, 'cause I know that I'm really, really, really gonna be okay. Not giving up today.
cause she taking the puppies away from the owners. You try to connect the dots. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Cruella.
Whoa.
The Cruella de Vil.
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil,
I'm sorry.
The Cruella de Vil.
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil.
Tried and tried, but Layne can't.
What? Inward singing?
Yeah, you know that thing you do, that
Oh. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it, but Layne can. There you go.
Wait, inward singing. Right, I don't know if that is inward singing, but I'm just breathing in and creating a pitch. Is that how I can do low notes?
Is waiting for you. To destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers, robots,
That's disgusting. I love it. Oh, A0.
And don't you know?
How low am I right now? I bet you didn't sign up for me doing this.
Oh, the one thing that would make it work
high
so
notes now.
nice.
A roly-poly Santa Claus.
To add a little spice.
Bear, just call me up, 'cause I will always be there.
And I see your true colors shining through.
I see your colors, true colors are beautiful.
Oh. We need this song. I need to hear True Colors.
Like a red. I was once like you, my child, slightly insecure. Argued with my mother.
But it makes the other side panicky.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You gotta be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come.
This is so sweet.
I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast. I love all y'all, but I love me the most. Don't raise your glass. When I need more. Ooh, can't remember when.
This is crazy.
I saw you laughing. Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it back anymore. Winter's a good time to stay in and snuggle. Put me in summer
He's
and
like
I'll
Olaf
be
here.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed a Neil. It is, of course, a less.
That was a quick moment.
Famous Mr. Red.
Hearing all these people talk about what's the deal with this pop life and when is it gonna fade? When is it gonna fade? When is it gonna fade? Do you ever wonder why?
Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He'll never give up, he's always there. Fighting for freedom over land and air.
I knew from the start. You're just making
Falsetto.
sure I'm never getting
Oh, I love this song.
You just wanna.
Oh, oh,
Don't keep it on the shelf. Let your ways start moving. Watch the way I do it. See me do it like nobody else. Oh.
Can we just disagree?
I want to go back. He just all the way down.
Can we just disagree? And we'll never be royals. Doesn't run in our blood.
I think I can sing this high. I think the highest I can sing with falsetto, looking at my keys right now, maybe G sharp 5 or maybe A5. I think that's the highest I ever sung falsetto. But it's more painful than it is good sounding. In fact, usually most of my falsetto notes feel a little more shrill than I would like. We'll get better one day.
Doesn't run in our blood. We just disagree. And we'll never be royals. Doesn't run in our blood.
He loves this one. Lord. Lord. I am Lord. Yeah.
Siamese, if you please.
Here we are.
Siamese. We are Siamese, if you don't please. We are former residents of Siam.
Let's fact check. Sounds right.
We are
Yeah. C sharp 6.
former residents of Siam. There are no finer kept than I am. Honestly, I could go
Super
on and
cool
on. I could
video.
explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed a Neil, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And
This is, the Moana medley.
Is the map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the many Maui.
So I was just reading the comments here. The person who posted the video, Marcelo Bass, for all those that don't think Layne is a baritone, in the description of a Heart of Life voice play classifies him as a baritone. Person directly underneath writes, he is a baritone with a tenor and bass range. Yes, he is. Is that what a baritone is? If I do Google, will that confirm? Baritone range. So he can just do it all, because it's outside of the baritone range, like the technical baritone range. Layne is a perfect example of what a baritone can become. Being a baritone may seem like a curse, but it's a huge blessing once you learn to master your voice. See, I'm pretty sure my voice is a baritone. I always struggle to like break through my upper passaggio between F sharp 4 and G4, and you heard me break around F sharp 2, G2, so like I definitely am a baritone through and through. This comment here gives me hope that I could master my voice and push the upper limits and lower limits even further. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Is nobody going to talk about the carrot with Layne and Jeff? I think I did. Oh, I recognize you, Draven, from, I see you in my comments all the time. Nice, about time Layne got his own video, and not just for his beatboxing. He's so crazy talented, and the stuff with his daughters is so precious. I bet he's a great dad. Easily. You can tell he's a great dad. Yeah, that is hard to believe. A0 to C sharp 6, but I do understand now in the context of his beatboxing and sound effects how that range is achievable. That really high note, the cat meow, I wonder if he can like really sing like that falsetto note rather than like just a little blip of a sound effect. It is hard to sing up there, so I wouldn't want him to do anything that could potentially damage his voice, but it is still a curiosity of mine, because C sharp 6 is just phenomenally high. And A0, I've always found it impressive what beatboxers can do, because they can always like insert within the beats like low notes, right? That's how when you like listen to like some of the famous beatboxing videos out there, they're literally like singing 2 to 3 melodies at once. One is like the more obvious percussive thing that sits in the middle. Some are the high sound effects and the low basses. It is actually really impressive what beatboxers are able to do. And Layne is my like first real artist that I've heard beatbox this consistently. I don't really listen to many other beatboxers. The only one I can really even think of, and he's not a beatboxer through and through, but he likes to beatbox a lot, is Ren. That's Ren Gill. He doesn't even beatbox that often. So Layne is like the beatboxing guy in my mind. This is really cool. Thank you so much, Dawn, for this request. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today. If you did and would like to request one yourself, please hit the link in the description box below. That is the best way to support my channel. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.